This is a $430 plus tax fragrance. This is a $40 fragrance. Club de Nuit Psyche versus Creed Silver Mountain Water. I wish I had known this information years ago, but let's talk about the psyche of $400 fragrances versus $40 fragrances. They're not just clones, they may have been inspired by the brand, and we'll go deep diving into Creed Aventus versus Club de Nuit Intense Eau de Parfum. Stay tuned. My name is Uncle Chris. I'm an uncle to lots of nieces and nephews, and maybe you're my niece or you're my nephew and you're watching. Hello and welcome. Today I want to tell you, right out of college, I didn't know what fragrance to wear. Do you? Like going to an interview, you know, and how many sprays to apply and things like that. And should I buy the most expensive fragrance? Because who knew? I just stuck with, unconsciously, I was wearing Acqua di Gio, if you're familiar with that. And as this fragrance video continues, if you're enthusiasts, please do comment down below your reactions between the higher end fragrance and this. To be quite honest with you, the fragrance Creed Silver Mountain Water, if you don't know what it is, it's an older fragrance that smells. He wants to evoke the presence of being in Mount Everest and being on the mountain and being an explorer and adventurer. So you'll have colder notes, you'll have notes of tea notes, watery notes, not an aquatic, but a fresh floral style, metallic style fragrance. It's just very pleasing and everyone will like it. The next fragrance you will try is the Psyche, which just came out recently, and you will say, why would I spend $40 or $400? And with this particular fragrance, you know, it's cool to say, oh, I bought a Creed fragrance, I own a Creed fragrance. That's cool, you know, and it makes you feel a certain way. But is it necessary? I'm gonna have to say no. You can just wear this straight out of college. It'll be an upscale, mature, elegant, cool, trending fragrance that'll get you a job interview. You don't know anything about fragrances, this is an average fragrance. Now we're gonna take it a level deeper. Should you buy Creed Aventus? My favorite fragrance. I'm a fanboy of this fragrance. Now do you know that people either hate this or love it? And mainly they hate it because of the price. $525 now for these 3.4 ounce bottles. And then I found this 6.8 ounce, double the size, for $50. Sorry to tell you the price, but this is the price I found on Amazon. It's called Club de Nuit Intense Eau de Parfum, and I specifically picked this fragrance to battle this fragrance because it smells so good. Smells so good. The reason why people would buy this is the same reason why you might buy Gucci red bottom shoes. What is it about Gucci red bottom shoes or Christian Louboutin red bottom shoes where you could just buy any brand shoes? Here's another reason. If you had this on your Instagram and you go, you could go buy this empty bottle on eBay for 20 bucks and spray this and tell everyone you're wearing Creed Aventus. It's that close. This is the psyche of buying expensive fragrance versus that. If you're a fragrance enthusiast and an expert, you will definitely pick out the notes. What I want to tell you is this. I have gotten, maybe it's the psychology, maybe it's like the red pill. I have gotten in my brain, in my head, in my psyche, more intense reactions and compliments from Creed Aventus than this one. Whereas women would come up and actually hug me and like be attracted like an animal, like you wouldn't even understand, like a thirsty woman coming at you with this. With this, I get saying, oh, you do smell nice, but this has that extra oomph. I don't know if that's because it's in my brain and the way I'm walking around. But to be quite honest with you, even I've tested these time and time again, especially this Eau de Parfum does not have the strong bite as Creed, as the old Eau de Toilette Club de Nuit Intense Man. It has a beautiful opening and it's actually more thicker and stronger. The air of quality in this is different. Creed Aventus, the Psyche is different as well than this, but after 2 hours you can smell this more strong, and that's because they use more chemicals and aroma chemicals. And is that something do you care about? Here's another comparison. Would you rather go to Ruth Chris Steakhouse and pay $60, $75 for a New York strip, or go to Longhorn Steakhouse and pay $17.99? Which one are you? So basically, you can just, fresh out of college, if you're 30, 35, you don't know anything about fragrances, you can get away simply by this, and you can tell people you're wearing a Creed Aventus look alike, or you don't even have to tell them. You will smell nice. They both have the same note structure. They both have pineapple, bergamot, jasmine, and things like that. They're both fresh, sweet, citrus, leathery, all together. Maybe this one picks out their jasmines from Morocco and their Birkwoods from the swamps of Louisiana, and this one just uses all synthetics to make the same smell. What's the difference, you know? But again, the chemical compounds in this is a lot different than this, but you would have to be an expert to find out. For a bonus, I want to show you by Club de Nuit Sillage. Yes, by Club de Nuit Intense Man, specifically the Eau de Parfum version, please. It's $20 higher than the Eau de Toilette, but you don't care because you're going to listen to your Uncle Chris. The next one I want you to know about is if you have this lifestyle where you're on yachts and million-dollar houses, and that's you watching, then yeah, by all means, you can afford it. Why not? Just buy this. It's like a quarter for you guys. Buy either one of these creeds, and you can flex it on your Instagram too. And if you don't have that kind of money, you can still buy empty bottles on eBay and flex that on your Instagram. And for a special bonus, this is another $400 fragrance called Interlude Black Iris. So when you spray that, it's a delicious fragrance of incense and black iris. Or you can simply buy this one, Ferragamo Oud. It's a new one that smells like this. It smells very, very close to that. Again, it's more chemically than the other one, but who cares when you're spending $400 versus $40? Which one would you buy? People always ask me, how do I spray my fragrance? Well, with the fragrance like Creed Aventus that costs $5.25, I personally would spray it like this. So that's how I would spray it. But to be quite honest for you guys, if you're just gonna spray a fragrance and you wanna know how to correctly apply it, this would be Club de Nuit Intense Man. If you buy this, whatever, this is how you would spray it. You wake up in the morning, you got your clothes on, and you just hit yourself. Try to hit your skin, obviously. Hit yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All around this neck area, there's like pulse points around here. And then you hit your chest up, 1, 2, and 1 in the back. So that's it. So you're looking at about 8 to 10 sprays. That's how you correctly spray a fragrance like Club de Nuit Intense. Now if you were going to spray something like this oud fragrance, it's a completely different spray routine, and we'll go into that further videos. Now I want you to see this video coming up. If you like these comparison videos, watch this coming up right now. YouTube wants you to watch that one. Uncle Chris says watch this one. Which one? Who are you going to listen to? YouTube or me? Peace and love, nephew.